Guys, I think I found the perfect or near perfect miniature painting handles. Today we have a quick and short unboxing and review video of the package that was sent to me by FoxBite Hobbies. Hi, I'm Don. Welcome to my channel. This channel is supported by all these awesome brands. Also, special thanks to FoxBite Hobbies for making this video possible. We had to really travel a long way to get this package. It was sent to me by FoxBite Hobbies. We had to drive and leave the kids at the mall, and then me and the wife had to ride the train and of course travel a few cities away. And then it was so tiring, we had to ride the train, but I think it was well worth it after opening the box. So FoxBite Hobbies reached out to me at Instagram and told me they'll be sending me some stuff, some holder, and of course some brushes. FoxBite Hobbies sent me a couple of sets of their 7 Deadly Sins Kolinsky Sable brushes. The set came with a card that has basic brush care tips and of course the names of the brushes. I really like the naming convention of the brushes: Lust, Pride, Gloth, Greed, Wrath, Envy, and Gluttony. It matches Creature Caster so much, another channel partner. Also, I like that this premium Kolinsky brushes came with a bag because I have so many unused brushes and I could use this bag to organize them. In this set, you'll get 2 goat hair dry brushes, and then you'll get 2 number 2 brushes, which is Sloth and Greed. You'll get a number 0 brush, a number 1 brush, and a 000 brush. I'm glad I opened my other set because it came with a bigger number 3 Kolinsky Sable brush. I like the bounce of the brushes, but I'll give a proper review once I've used them on a couple of miniatures, or maybe after a week or even a month of using them. FoxBite Hobbies also sent me 3 sets of synthetic brushes. I plan to paint with speed paints a little bit more than Warpaint's Fanatic in my next videos. So I think I'll be using these synthetic brushes a little bit more than my Kolinsky brushes. I don't like using Kolinsky brushes when I'm using speed paints and washes, but that deserves a different video. This synthetic set has a couple more brushes that are smaller than what you get from the Kolinsky set. It's important to note though that the goat hair dry brushes are similar to the synthetic set. Similar to the Kolinsky brushes, I think I could give you a proper review of these synthetic brushes after using them for a while. So, although the brushes look great, I cannot give you a proper review of the synthetic brushes and the Kolinsky brushes. I think I need to use them for a few weeks or maybe a month before I could give you a proper review. I really love it when brands who send me stuff give me stickers because I really love stickers. I slap it on my PC, my wet palettes, and even my painting table. Anyways, like I said in the intro, we had to travel really far to go to the main post office and claim this package. Normally, I would wait for the mailman to deliver this package to our home studio. But since I really want to use this holder already, we had to travel and get it at the main post office. Yes, I admit I have very low EQ and I saw the tracking that it's in the Philippines already. Or the mailman is about to ship it to my home studio. I just had to get it there and not wait for the mailman. So similar to the brushes, FoxBite Hobbies is selling this holder as a set. I must say though that if you're painting an army of units of 10 or even bigger, one set of this holder is not enough. I'm not sure if FoxBite is selling extra platforms so that you could paint armies, but with the set that I got, you only get 8 platforms. You get a couple of big ones and you get 6 smaller platforms for your army painting. So if you're painting just a unit of 5, one set of this holder is more than enough. I knew I would love the look of these handles because it's wood and it will match my paint organizers, which are wooden paint organizers. But obviously the carbon fiber table, my new table, is not working. It doesn't go well with these handles and my paint organizers. So I think I'll give this table away to my son and get a new wooden table. Similar to the brushes, the handle looks really well crafted. I like the engraved logo of FoxBite, and like the overall design is really nice. The magnet is snappy enough so that you won't really the miniature won't fall off, and it goes really well with everything. It fits really well together. It rotates nicely, but there's a little bit of friction because it's wood to wood, but I think that's okay. So I'm not really sure if FoxBite is selling extra platforms. As you can see, you get 3 small round platforms and 3 small hexagon platforms. You also get a big one, a big hexagon platform you could use as the base or even the platform for a big miniature, a bust, or a really tall miniature. And then you get a really big round platform, which is also nice and stable. But this, you get 8 platforms, which will not be enough if you're painting an army of 10 models. Before I got this package, I was looking at the website, the FoxBite Hobbies website, and I thought that the bigger platforms would be wobbly, but they're pretty stable. The magnet is strong enough to hold the bigger platforms. I like the hexagon-shaped platforms a lot because the flat surfaces make it easier, or it seems that it's easier to rotate, and also because it is the same shape as the Army Painter logo. The set also came with this metal plate, and you could stick it or slap it on your table and use it as the magnet for your holder. And the holder will be way more stable if you use the metal plate. Now, what makes this handle extra special is this wire. The wire will be your support when you're painting miniatures, and because of the wire, you don't need to lay down a finger on the miniature itself, thus you won't be rubbing paint. And I really think that because of the wire, this handle will elevate my miniature painting. Gone are the days when I had to retouch areas, especially the pointy parts of a miniature, which I keep on rubbing off. Also, it will now be easier to paint the top areas of a miniature because of this wire. The main downside of this holder is that it looks too beautiful. I mean, you won't use primer or do zenithal priming when you're using this holder. You are better off with just using a piece of wood, a plank of wood if you're painting or priming an army, or an old jar of paint. So the handles are beautiful. It's almost perfect. I really love the hexagon shape, the platforms with the hexagon shape, because the flat surfaces, it feels like it's easier to rotate because you're you're resting your fingers on flat surfaces instead of the round ones. There's a little bit of friction when you rotate it, but I think that's good or bad depending on your preference. But for me, it's kind of good because you don't want it swiveling away as you paint. And because of this wire, you won't be pushing the miniature too much. With this one, because of the wire, it's perfect. You have a support so that when you're painting, you have more control. But the wire is also a bit difficult to insert. You have to insert one wire halfway first and then flex the other part and then insert them together, or Basically, I hammered it a little bit so that it fixes to the wooden handle. And if you want like different versions of the handle or positions depending on the 3 holes of the handle, like you could put it on the top part, which is the other hand. Wait, you could put it on the top part, like you could see here. This one, I put it on the uppermost part, so the wires are higher for bigger miniatures. For bigger miniatures, the wires are higher if you put it on the first hole. And then this one on the second hole, it's perfect for smaller miniatures. And then if you plan to just place this on the table, I recommend you put like another platform underneath so that it's more stable. But if you want to use the plate, it won't work. The plate won't work if you have another like platform at the bottom. So you have to remove it, and the magnet will work if it doesn't have another like platform. So you put it on the metal plate so that it's way more stable. So other than that, other than the difficulty of placing the wires, and you might want 3 of these handles so that you have 3 variations, because once you put the wire, you don't want to pull it out anymore because it's very solid. It's very like snug there. You don't want it to remove and put it on the other holes and stuff like that. So you might want 3 handles, and then there's a little bit of friction. Other than that, the handle is perfect. Like I said, I think this artifact holder from FoxBite Hobbies will elevate my miniature painting. So if you like the handles, do check out the description below. I'll put the link and my discount code so that all of you guys will have a 10% discount. That's it, Pansit. I hope you like this video. Do like, comment, subscribe, and all that stuff. Until next video, guys. Bye! If you like this unboxing and quick review video, you might like these other videos.